Remind, formerly known as Remind 101, is a free communication platform that allows teachers to communicate with parents and students via text message. Remind is a safe and simple way to push out information, allowing you to send direct text messages to your students or parents without the need of your personal phone number. Remind is rather simple to use and only requires a few steps to be up and running. To create an account, launch the Chrome web browser and type remind.com in your Omnibox. When the page loads, select Teacher Sign Up and fill out your information. Then go ahead and click Complete Sign Up. When the page loads, you will be prompted to create your first class. So for this demo, I'm just going to create a sample group. I'll click Add, and I'm immediately directed to my home page within the Remind platform. We are currently showing the class sample group I had just created, and if you look to the left side of the page, I can also see all of my message I've ever sent in Remind. I can click back into sample group to go back into that class, or I can click Add a new class. I'll give this new class a name, and I can choose a specific code that defines this class, but I'm just going to let Remind make one up for me. So all I have to do is click Add, and now a new window will pop up that gives me my sharing information. This is how your students or parents will subscribe to your specific class within Remind. This is one of the reasons why so many teachers love using Remind, because it will work with anyone who has a mobile phone number or email. If parents would prefer to sign up with their email account instead, rather than receiving a text to their phone, an email will appear in their inbox. You also do not need a smartphone to make this work. Any mobile phone that can send and receive text messaging will work with this platform. Inside of this box, I can click Full Screen Presentation that prompts me with directions to subscribe to this class. So if you plan on using Remind this semester, throw this page up on your screen the first week of school and have your students follow along to get things up and running. All they have to do is send whatever code this is to this number listed at the top. This number is generated through Remind and is not related to your personal number in any way. They can also send an email to the address listed below to sign up to this class. If I close out of this screen and click PDF Handouts, I now have a PDF copy of the page we just saw that can be printed out and given to students or parents to complete at a later date. Or you can be creative and have this sitting on each student's desk at the beginning of the class and see how many will sign up before being directed to do so. In the middle of the page is where I can start to type my message. Note in the bottom right corner that every message you send is limited to 140 characters, which is similar to Twitter. That's because you can also choose to post this message to your Twitter account after sending it to your group. Just below our message box, I have two separate buttons for scheduling reminders and adding attachments. If I click the calendar, I can select a specific date and time to send my message. If I click on the paperclip, I can choose to attach files like pictures or PDFs. To the right of the page, I have my class code and Remind phone number listed. Again, I can click to invite students and parents to this group. And I also have a window which will list all of my subscribers in this class, which can be sorted by name or dates subscribed. If I hover over my name in the top right corner, I can manage my settings. If I click My Widgets, I can now add my Remind class to a Google website or to my WordPress. I'll click Preview Widget to see how that would look. And because I haven't set anything yet, nothing is listed. So I'll close out of that for right now. I can also choose to export my message history for my classes if I'd like to save this for reference later on. To remove a class from my account, click Edit next to the class name you wish to delete. I'll click OK. And now it's been removed. And that's a quick look at using Remind.